Greetings to everybody. Two of you now. How are you? Please let me know where you come from. Also, how's the audio and visual? Is everything working okay? If you have any questions, please let me know and I will answer them for 1 hour. We'll be here for about 1 hour. So please let me know how's my audio. Is it working okay? And where do you come from? I'm keeping a statistics so I can know how many countries people are from. Karuna, good morning Ajahn, Namaskar. Where are you from, Karuna? Jarirat Sether, where are you from? Christine Kue, where are you from? Jarirat, Namaskar Ajahn. Naomi Jonas, Satu. Christine Kue, Satu. Kenneth Hunt, good evening, Tan Ajahn from Switzerland. You are very clear, thank you. Thank you very much. Are you teaching now? Do you have any questions? I'm using a new webcam, so let me know how's the quality. Is it better than before? Jarirat, greetings from Norway. Karuna from Indonesia, Ajahn. Thank you. Tavisa FK from Brick. Jacqueline Tan, good greetings from Vancouver, dear Tan Ajahn. Audio and video is clear. From Bhikkhu Campbell, Vandami Pante, I am from India. Thank you. Anybody have any question? Please type them in, send them in. Christine Koi, good morning Ajahn. I'm from Penang, Malaysia. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday to you. May you do good karma. May you be well and happy. So lucky to pay respect to Ajahn. Laura Neo, Satu, Satu, Satu. Jog Ten, greetings from Singapore. We have 19 people now watching live. Wawan Sajaman, Namaskar Nongpo. Where are you from? Please let me know where you come from. Sami Richie, how do we get over the doubt, Kilesa? Well, you have to study and practice. What you learn from study will help dispel some doubt, but not all. But if you practice, then your doubt will be completely dispelled. expel from your mind when you succeed in your practice. So you need to study and you need to practice both to get rid of your doubt. Vinyalak Satu Pajan. Check link 10. Dear Tanajan, what is the difference between Brahma and Brahma Vihara? Brahma are the spiritual beings that has attained jhanas. And Brahma Vihara is their residence. Vihara means residence or house or living abode. So, and this consists of the four quality of the Brahma. The Brahma will have this loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and ubeka, equanimity. This is the quality of a Brahma. So Brahma Vihara, the meaning is the quality, the mental quality of the Brahma. Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Ubeka. But they are temporary. They have this when they are in jhana. Once they come out, they can be overwhelmed by the defilement. Unlike the Arya, the noble disciples, once they have the Brahma Vihara, they have it permanently. From Karuna, Ajahn, please teach me how I reduce my laziness. If in meditation I only mindfulness of my laziness, thank you, Ajahn. No, you have to use diligence to overcome your laziness. You have to exert yourself, force yourself to do what you have to do, like training your mind with mindfulness. You just have to force yourself to keep reciting the mantra, Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Keep doing it, and then you will have energy, and this will overcome your laziness. You have to be exerting, training yourself in mindfulness. Keep reciting the mantra, Bhutto, or keep chanting, or keep focusing on what you do. Then your laziness will disappear. You cannot watch your laziness. The more you watch it, the more lazy you become. So you should use chanting, you should use reciting the mantra, you should keep watching what you're doing. Apprentice, audio and video are clear. Watching from Singapore. Question from Narayan. As in India, how to permanently remove cruel thoughts? Permanently, you have to become an arahant in order to be able to completely control your thoughts, your bad thoughts. Other than that, you might still have some bad thoughts coming and going, and you can at least deal with them by using mindfulness, by reciting a mantra every time you think of a bad thought, cruel thought. Keep reciting Bhutto, Bhutto, keep chanting. Then your cruel thought will disappear temporarily. But if you want to remove it permanently, you have to be a noble disciple. From Chiao Shang, Ajahn, I have been practicing meditation 3 years ago. Recently increased momentum to 3 to 4 hours daily. Normally using mantra or morning chanting to lead me into calm. But recently I cannot use mantra as mind cannot follow the mantra. I just want to straight to observing breath at nose and lead to calmness. Is it abnormal? No. This means that you have strong enough mindfulness to concentrate on your breathing. So you don't need to recite a mantra if you like. Go straight to watching your breath at the tip of your nose. But if you find it difficult to concentrate on your breath, then you might need a mantra or chanting to help bring your mind to have more concentration first. So this is not abnormal. It means you have advanced in your practice. Check link 10, dear Tanajan. Does it mean that once one attains jhanas, they automatically have metta, karuna, mudita, ubekha? Yes, but they don't last. After they come off jhana, they might linger for a while, but as soon as the defilements start to working again, then they can become angry or hateful. So they need to develop wisdom and become a noble disciple before they can get rid of the defilements. And then they will be able to maintain the four Brahma Viharas all the time. A person with a pure mind will have permanent metta, karuna, mudita, ubekha. But with person with jhana, still the mind is still defiled because the jhana could not get rid of the defilement permanently. It can only suppress it temporarily. So this is the difference. If you want to have permanent Brahma Viharas, you have to become a fully enlightened noble disciple. Claudius Weiner from Germany, I think. Please let me know when you send in your question or your greetings. Please let me know where you come from. Okay, good evening from Fur, Germany. Sorry, I didn't read it. Venerable Ajahn Suchart, no question today. Thank you for teaching us. You're welcome. I really enjoy teaching. If people are interested, because the gift of Dhamma excels all gifts, and giving Dhamma gives you the highest pleasure. KB Leong, good morning Ajahn, I am from Malaysia, and the audio is okay. Thank you. Karuna, clear for me. Thank you, Ajahn. You're welcome. Question from Narayanan S. India. Question number 2. Is attaining jhana one time in life is enough for rebirth in Brahma world, or should I do it frequently? One time I don't think is sufficient. You have to do it until it becomes ever present. You can always enter into jhana. Not just once, because if you can do it once and you don't do it again, you will not be able to go back into jhana when you wanted to. So you have to practice meditation until you can enter jhana at any time. Then this will guarantee your rebirth in the Brahma world. If not, if you can only enter once, and the next time you want to enter to jhana, you cannot. So what happens when you die? You will not be able to enter into the Brahma world. You use jhana for backup in case if you cannot attain stream entry. You need jhanas to support your enter into the stream entry. You need to have first to have jhana. Then you need to develop wisdom, seeing the Four Noble Truths and the three characteristics of existence. Then you can enter into the stream entry. Tony Romero, how are you, Ajahn? I have a problem with fear. Do you have any suggestions on how to deal with fear properly without panicking? Thank you. Well, the first step is to use mindfulness when you become fearful. Just keep reciting a mantra or keep chanting the triple gem. Itipiso Bhagava Arahang Samma Sambuddho. Don't let your mind go think about the object that causing fear. Pull it away from those objects and recite Buddho Buddho or chant. After you do enough chanting, your mind can become calm and the fear will disappear temporarily. Using mindfulness cannot get rid of your fear permanently. The way to get rid of your fear permanently, you need to develop the next level called wisdom or vipassana. You have to contemplate on the nature of your life, your body, that your body is impermanent. It is subjected to aging, sickness, and death. And no one can avoid this from happening. And if you can accept this truth that the body is impermanent, it is also not you, it's anatta. It is just a living doll. It's a composition of the four elements. If you can see this, the body is not you, and that is gonna have to get old, get sick, and die. You cannot prevent it from happening. So if you can accept this truth, then you will let go of your attachment to your body. And when you do this, you will not be afraid of anything anymore. Because anything can only hurt your body, but not you. And whether the body is being hurt by anything or not, it's gonna die anyway. So this is what you need to teach your mind once you have strong mindfulness. Teach your mind that this body is not you. It is gonna die one day and you cannot stop or prevent it from happening. If you can accept this truth, you will not be afraid of anything anymore. One Vimon, Sadhu, Ajahn, Anumotana, Sadhu, Sadhu. Where are you from, One Vimon? From Thailand? Or from Australia? Okay, thank you. Kenneth Hunt, dear Ajahn, yes, teaching and mainly preparing for the upcoming exam questions. Ajahn, how should we students of Ajahn Dhamma teaching test what we hope to have learned? Thank you, Ajahn. By practicing all the time, by seeing whether you are being mindful all the time or not. This is the first step to test yourself. Are you mindful? Is your mind here and now in the present? Or is your mind running all over the world, all over the place? You have to bring your mind into the present and not thinking unless you have to. This is the first test to see if you can keep your mind constantly in the present and not thinking about the past or the future unnecessarily. You can think of the past or the future if you have to, but not because you just let it think, wishful thinking. So this is the first step to see if you can control your thoughts or not. Then the next step is to see if you can direct your thoughts into jhana. Stop your thoughts when you practice meditation completely. If you can stop your thoughts completely, your mind will then enter into jhana. And you'll find peace, happiness, and equanimity from jhana. And then you will be strong. Your mind will be strong, will be able to face your defilement with wisdom. Anytime you have love, hate, or fear, you can use the wisdom of the Buddha by looking at things as being impermanent, being anatta, not yourself, not belonging to you, or not under your control. Then you will be able to overcome your love, hate, and fear permanently. So the goal is to see if you can stop your defilement permanently. Can you stop cravings for sensual pleasure? Can you stop craving for being, craving for not being? So this is your test. This is what you have to prove it to yourself. You don't need to prove it to other people. They don't know inside your mind what you have or what you don't have. It's you who has to be the one who knows and prove to yourself. This is what we call sanditiko. Patsy Chung, good morning, Ajahn from Malaysia. Satu Satu from Johor Bahru, Malaysia. Thank you. Matthew Khan, clear for me. Good afternoon from DC. I think DC is right in the epicenter of trouble right now. I hope everything calms down and return to normal. Check link 10. Dear Ajahn, we are so lucky that you enjoy teaching and are so compassionate in giving us the Dhamma, the very, very, very best gift. You're welcome. I would also enjoy listening to your result of your practice, how you are coming along with your practice. Are you advancing or are you not? Are you idling, not moving forward? If you're not moving forward, it means you're not putting enough input into your practice. So you have to keep putting more effort into your practice. Then you will be advanced. You will advance in your practice. From Job Te, Ajahn Krab, I realize that I have becoming oversensitive on the surrounding matters. How do I overcome this problem in order not to think too much? You have to keep reciting the mantra. You have to compete with your thought with the mantra. Just keep reciting the mantra when you realize that you are thinking too much, being too oversensitive with things around you. Just keep reciting the mantra, chanting. This will stop your mind from thinking and get rid of your anxiety problems temporarily. In order to get rid of your problem permanently, you have to have wisdom. You have to see that everything is anicca, dukkha, anatta. Then you will let go of your attachment to everything, and then you will have no anxiety problem. By the way, where are you from? Job Te? Question number 3 from Narayanan S. I understand that when perceiving good things in angry person, I don't get anger. But when I see negative in good person, I get angry. So anger and joy is due to the perception inside our mind. When I don't perceive, then there is no feeling or knowledge. But without perceiving, I'm not able to live daily life. How to deal with different types of perception? Well, you have to perceive the truth. See? Don't perceive the conventional truth. Perceive the absolute truth. See that everything is just elements. Everything that you see, feel, or touch are made up from elements, and they are impermanent. And they one day will return back to the original element, like the body is made up of the 4 elements. One day it will then dissolve and return back to its original position. The earth element will go back to the earth. The water element will go back to the water element, so forth. So you have to look at things as elements, being anatta, no self, natural process. See, when you perceive nature, you don't have any negative or positive feeling toward nature. You just have a neutral feeling toward nature. So you should perceive everything as natural phenomena. Then you will have no hate or anger or love. You will just have equanimity. Emily Shelton, good afternoon, Ajahn, from DC also. How are you? Can you go outside and feel safe in DC right now? Or is it under siege? Patarapon Bosuk, Satu, Satu. I think you are from Ibiza, right? Patarapon Bosuk, if I remember correctly, from Ibiza, Spain. If not, please correct me. I'd like to know where you all come from. So when you submit in your comment, please also indicate where you come from. From KB Leon. My elder sister passed away 2 months ago, and my mother is very close to her. She still keeps her photograph in the house and feels sad occasionally. She is 85 years old, has met Ajahn 3 years ago at Sala Kauchion, and can Ajahn offer some advice how to alleviate her sufferings? Well, the best way is to stop thinking about her if you can. Anytime she starts thinking about her, she should do some chanting or reciting the mantra. Then this will pull her mind away from thinking about her daughter. If she wants to feel good when she thinks of her, she should do some dana or charity, and then share the merit that she have from this dana or charity to her. In this way, it will make her happy and not feel sad, and it will make her feel that her daughter is still alive and well and happy. So do 2 things if she can. Every time she think of her, try to stop by reciting the mantra or do some chanting. And if she wants to feel good thinking about her, she should do some dana, do some charity, and then share the merits that she have from doing dana or charity to her daughter. and she will feel better that way every time she think of her. Question from Michael Fong, Singapore. Question number 1. In Anapanasati, what should be done when the breath stops, especially if anxiety makes us gasp for air? Just keep concentrating on the tip of your nose. Even though if there is no breath, just keep concentrating at the tip of your nose. From Zo Anatta, good evening Ajahn, from Norway, thank you. I have a problem with my negative thoughts. I don't know why I have tons of those negative thoughts. I feel like I wanted to be alone because my negative thoughts appear to other people. I feel ashamed of myself, not comfortable to have those thoughts. How to overcome that feeling? Well, first of all, you have to accept that this is the result of your past bad karma. In the past, you used to do a lot of negative things, negative bad karma. So then it lingers in your mind. Actually, your bad karma arise from your negative thoughts. So you have to tell yourself that this is the consequence of doing bad karma, of having negative thoughts. You have bad feelings. So you want to stop these negative thoughts every time they arise by reciting a mantra or do some chanting. If you can chant or you can recite a mantra, then you can stop your negative thoughts. And then when you can stop them, the next time, every time you have a negative thought, you should switch to a positive thought, like thinking of the good things. Everything has two sides to their life, to the story. They have bad side and they have good side. Try to look at the good side of people and things. Then eventually you will be able to overcome your bad thoughts and bad feelings arising from your bad thoughts. By the way, Zo Anatta, where are you from? Vilawan, Satu Satu, from Nong Han, Thailand. Question number 2 from Michael Fong, Singapore. In a long session, a deep state may be achieved early on, but does not come again for hours later. Is it better to stop the session early? No, you should try to keep the session on for as long as possible, because it will strengthen your ability to return the next time. And you should try to do more and more, not less. Do more and more of your meditation, because practice makes perfect. The more you do, the more proficient you will be in your practice. So the answer is to prolong your session for as long as possible, not stop early. Do it until you're not able to do it, then you stop. And then try to come back as soon as possible and do it again and again. Keep doing like this. Eventually, you will be able to master your practice. From Tony Romero, thank you for your guidance, Ajahn. I am from Las Vegas, USA, by the way. Oh yes, I now remember. You used to send in your comment when I have question and answer on the mountain. Yeah, haven't heard from you for a long time. I hope you are well and happy and advancing in your practice. I know I'm not a saint, but I really want to change my thoughts and remove fear as it seems to hold me back from moving forward at times. May you always be happy, healthy, and safe. Yes, you have to accept the truth that your body is impermanent. It is subjected to all kinds of harm and danger, and eventually death. It's something that you cannot prevent or avoid. So the best way is to accept it. Once you accept it, then you will stop your fear. From Pam Highland or Hieland, good evening from Norway. Thank you. Checkling Tan, dear Tanajan, how do we judge that our mindfulness has improved? Well, you have to compare to before and now. Before, you were less mindful, and now you are more mindful. This is how you can judge. Or you can judge by your ability to stop your defilement sooner than before. Before, it might take you many hours before you can get rid of your anger, for instance. But now you can get rid of your anger very quickly. This is an indication of your improvement in mindfulness. Matthew Khan, DC has come down for now. Thank you for your concern. Yes, I hope everything come back to normal. Question number 3 from Michael Fong, Singapore. Is tropical humid air okay for anapanasati, or should we sit in air conditioning? Ideally, we should live normally without having to use anything. Like the monks, they live naturally. They don't use anything like air conditioner. When they go into the forest, they live with nature. So try to be natural. Try to be normal. Don't use anything to assist your meditation, because they don't do. Instead of assisting, they can become a hindrance to you. What you need is to have mindfulness. That's the key to your success in meditation, not other things. Golf Norwich from Thailand, I think. How are you? Job Tae from Singapore. Joanne Mio, good morning Ajahn, greetings from Sydney. Thank you from Australia. Thank you for your Dhamma teachings. You are welcome. From Jira, good evening from Italy. Good evening to you. It's morning here now. So it must be about 10 o'clock in Italy, 10 p.m. right now in Italy. From Emily Shelton, thank you for your concern, Ajahn. I do go on some walks, but usually stay home. We hope DC remains calm. It has been very distracting, and it's making it harder to practice. Yeah, you should just stop thinking about it. Just stay inside and then focus in the present by using a mantra. From Check Link 10, dear Tanajan, is it good practice habit to share merit every time we do dana? Yes, you can share your merits with the departed. Doesn't have to be the ones you know. You can share to all spiritual beings, those who might need your dana, those who might need the merits from your dana. So you can share them every time. Uh, it doesn't have to be someone you know. You can share to whoever might need this dana, this merit from your dana. Yes, can we say we would like to share it with all beings who need this merit? Yes, you can do that. Ajahn Mahabua every year will do a big dana once for his mother, and he invites all his disciples to join. So everybody make merits and then share it to all spiritual beings who need them. From Jo Tisu, Thailand, Namaste, Venerable from India. From Yana Silolo. Good evening, Ajahn. Yana from Naples, Florida. How do we control our dreams? You cannot control your dreams because when you go to sleep, you don't have mindfulness to control your thoughts. And dreams are created by your thought, but from your sankhara and sanya. So you have to accept your dreams because they are the consequence of your good and bad karma. If you have good dreams, it means you have good karma, you did good karma. If you have bad dreams, it means you did bad karma. Sometimes I dream bad dreams. Thank you, Ajahn. Yes, sometimes we have good dreams, sometimes we have bad dreams. That's because we previously did some good or bad karma. So they show up in your dreams. So if you want to have good dreams and not bad dreams, try to do only good karma. Don't do any bad karma. Then in the future you will have more good dreams than bad dreams, or no bad dreams at all. From Hui Ku, good morning, Ajahn. Where are you from? Oh, from Thailand. Okay. Golf Noravit from Surat Thani, southern Thailand. Pam Helen, practice makes perfect. Pam Helen is from Thailand, I guess, from Silpakorn University. Okay. Question number 4 from Michael Fong, Singapore. If the nose is stuffy and the abdomen is bloated, should we try to clear this first before seated work? If you find it become a hindrance, then you have to clear it. Or if you can use something else like a mantra. If you somehow could not clear your problem, clear your breathing problem, then maybe you can use a mantra or chanting first. And then eventually your problem might go away, and then you can come back and watch your breath. From Nielsen So. Nielsen Soอยู่ที่เบเลง I think it's in Brazil. Good morning, my dear Ajahn. Happy New Year. I wish you much health. Ajahn Suchart, what is your opinion about the temporary ordination? Thank you very much for helping us. Please accept my obeisances. Temporary ordination is like testing something. You only do it briefly, like testing driving a car to find out what it's like, but not buying the car yet. So if you want to have the car, you have to buy the car. So if you want to have enlightenment, you have to ordain permanently, not just temporary ordination. From the BT Namaskaran Ajahn from Medan, Indonesia. From Zo Anatta, thank you Ajahn, I am from Norway. Thank you. From Roy K. Bundy, good morning from Kenya, Africa. You might be the first person from Africa who joined our meeting here. Welcome. How is the community, Buddhist community in Kenya? Do you have any place to go to study and practice in Kenya? From Seth East, Namaskar Ajahn. Where are you from, Seth? Please let me know. From Chekling Tan, dear Tan Ajahn, I have heard that it is better to inform the spiritual beings a day or two before we do the dana to share the merits. Does this matter? Well, the problem is you cannot connect with them, so how can you inform them? And if you can connect with them, you don't need to inform them. You just tell them that you have shared your merit with them. So I don't think it's good to do this, because first of all, you're not able to do it anyway, because you're not able to connect with the spiritual beings. If you can connect, then you can tell them right away that you have just done the merit. So you don't need to tell them ahead of time. They're not like people like us who have to make appointments. Is it okay for us to do the dana and spontaneously share the merit right there and then? That's right. That's what you should do. If they need the merit, they will know if you share it with them. But this will be like a one-way communication. They cannot reach you, and you can only send a message, but they cannot return the message to you, because you don't have the ability to connect with them. Wei Ku from Perlis, Malaysia. Thank you. KB Leon, Sadhu for the answer. Will do, and will spend more time to take care of her. I contemplate Sabbe Dhamma Anatta when I feel too attached to my wife, children, mother, and try to focus on my Pavana practice. Being born Chinese, my mother and wife reminds me that family must come first over my Pavana practice. Yes, but you can also have Pavana practice. You can share the time. You can give priority to your family first, but you also can have time for your practice. And eventually you'll find that your practice is more important than your family. But right now you make sure that you look after them as best as you can. But you can teach your mind not to be attached to them, because sooner or later separation will come. But because this is the normal thing in life, we don't live together forever. We will have to separate one day. I compromise especially for my mother so that she is happy. I spend more and more time with her, and that means less time for Pavana. I keep my sila dana. I keep my sila. Dana is automatic in my heart, and I pavana as much as possible and as often as possible, such as listen to Ajahn Dhamma talk in Thai, meditation and share Dhamma with my family, mother, and close Buddhist friends. Yes, this is what you can do and should do, and you can do more by being mindful all the time. This you can do it while you're with your family, doing things for your family. Just be mindful of what you do. Then you will be practicing Bhavana at the same time. Can Ajahn advise what else I should do? I just did. Do more mindfulness, because you can do mindfulness all the time with whoever you are with. You can be mindful of your thought, speech, and action, and keep them under control. From Tavisa FK. Where are you from, Tavisa FK? Dear Pajan, today I feel sad, but after I thought Bhutto, that feeling disappeared. Bhutto is very good. That's right. Bhutto is the one that can alleviate all your mental problems, even though temporarily it will give you some respite from your mental problem. To get rid of your problem permanently, you have to use wisdom by seeing everything as being anicca, dukkha, anatta. Pam Helen from Norway, thank you. We Ku Ajahn, Satu Ajahn, thank you. Apit Tawat Kamata, I think from Thailand, from London, United Kingdom. Okay. Good morning, Kap Dong Ta. I hope you have a good day. Thank you. I hope you have good night. Sleep tonight. Satu from Korean Core. Where are you from, Korean Core? Question number 5 from Michael Fong, Singapore. With modern health problems, how much time should we spend in meditation versus health exercises like yoga? You should spend as much time as you need for your health, but don't be obsessed with it. Just do enough of it. Too much is obsession, too little is laziness. So you just have to find the middle way, the right balance to keep your body healthy. And you can practice while you're looking after your body. When you do exercises, you can develop mindfulness at the same time by keep focusing on what you do or reciting a mantra as you do it. From Angela Tay. Where are you from? You're from Ipoh, from Australia, okay. From Melbourne, Australia, Angela Tay. Thank you, Tanajan, for all your Dhamma talks, which is very beneficial. Greetings from Melbourne, Australia. Sadhu, sadhu. From Meal on Meditation, sadhu, sadhu, from Thailand. Pam, Helen, I am Thai and I have been living in Norway for 15 years. Sadhu, sadhu. I like to listen to your Dhamma talk. Thank you. You're welcome. I hope you can learn something and then apply in your practice to make you feel better, to get rid of your bad feelings and creating more good feelings for you from practicing the Dhamma of the Buddha. Check link 10. Thank you so much, Chanajan, for clearing my doubts around the sharing of merit. You're welcome. From Sang Lilian. Good morning, Ajahn. I am from PG, Penang, I presume. Do we know we practice the right way, Sadhu? When you practice the right way, you will feel calm, peaceful, and happy. And your defilements or kilesa is under your control. You can control your greed, hatred, and delusion. Then you are practicing the right way. The goal is to stop your defilements, which keep creating bad feelings for you, creating dukkha, creating suffering for you. So if you can stop your defilements, then you will feel good, feel peaceful and happy. This is the right way of practice. From Sami Riachi. Sami is from Lebanon, by the way. Okay. Sometimes I feel that everything is meaningless. I think I'm having existential crisis. How to combat this situation? Everything in this world is meaningless. You are right. But there are meaningful things in life, which is nibbana. So you should then switch your attention toward nibbana and forget about everything that you have in this world. They are all meaningless. They are illusions. The real thing is nibbana, peace of mind. So this is what you should combat this situation. Give up all the things that you have and go ordain as a monk. And then concentrate on your practice of sila, samadhi, and panya. Then you'll get the real thing, not the illusion that you have right now. Question from Kai Jun, Singapore. How can one increase his memory and as a zero in meditation? What are the steps or guidelines from basic to advanced for meditation? Well, to meditate, you need to have mindfulness first. Mindfulness is the ability to stop your mind from thinking, from wandering into the past or into the future. So you have to use something to stop this. And what we use is the mantra or chanting or focusing on what we do when we're doing things. So you have to start reciting a mantra, putto, or any other type of mantra. Or you have to do some chanting in your daily life, while you're doing something. You have to start training your mind with mindfulness from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Either reciting a mantra, doing chanting, or watching what you do. Then you will have mindfulness. Once you have mindfulness, then you can sit down, close your eyes, and focus your attention either at your mantra. If you like to continue on using mantra, you can keep reciting the mantra. Or if you can focus on your breath, then focus on your breath at the tip of your nose. Just keep watching your breath coming in and going out. That's all you have to do. And you will get the result eventually, which is peace of mind and happiness. Okay, we have reached the 59 minutes of our meeting. So right now I will have to ask you, if you haven't typed in your question yet, please don't do it. If you are typing it, please continue on and type and send them in. And I'll try to answer them until we run out of the questions. But if you haven't yet typed any question, please don't do it. Do it the next time when we meet again. From Roy K. Bundy. Roy from Nairobi, Kenya. Okay. Ajahn, how can I break ties and let go of all toxic family members? They have become too much for me and hindering me from reaching my full potential. Well, first you should remove yourself from them physically, if you can. Maybe you have to move out of your house. If you're living with other people, find a place where you can live alone. but you can still have contact with them from time to time, but not all the time. First, you have to isolate yourself, and then physically. Then the next step is to isolate yourself mentally by keep reciting a mantra, Bhutto Bhutto, and do meditation. KB, Leong, Satu, and we'll do Ajahn. You're welcome. From Nielsen Saul, please allow me to ask one more question. How do we know if what we are experiencing is advancement in practice or just a trick of the mind? Thank you again from Belém, Brazil. See, if they are real, they will last. The real result from practice is emptiness of mind, emptiness and happiness, peacefulness of mind. These are the real experience, and they will last. Other things, they are anicca, dukkha, anatta. If they come and go, then they are not real. So you don't have to worry about them. Don't cling to them. Cling to the peace and happiness that you get from your practice and the emptiness of thoughts. These are the real thing. From Tavisa FK, I am from Switzerland. Thank you. From Naviti, what should meditator do if black magic block his practice? Actually, there are no real black magic. It's your defilement that keep blocking your practice. So you just have to ignore them and keep concentrating on your mindfulness first. If you can not sit, then you need to develop more mindfulness. So just keep reciting the mantra Bhutto Bhutto as much as possible, all the time, all day long, and then you have the strength to overcome whatever you think is black magic. It's your defilement that's the black magic. It's not anything else. Your laziness, your doubts, for instance, your hindrances. So you need to develop lots of mindfulness. Keep training yourself on mindfulness from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep. Then your mind will be strong and will be able to meditate. Abhijato Kamata, I'm Leo from Ibiza, Kap Lung Ta. Thank you very much. Satu, Satu. Yes, I think your mother just sent in the message early on. Your mother's last name is Bosuk, right? So it must be late for you now. You have to go to sleep. From Karuna, I wish you in good health, Ajahn. I wish I can see you after pandemic gone. Thank you for your good teaching, Ajahn. You're welcome. From Sammy Riachi, thank you, Ajahn. Sometimes I feel I should at least learn Pali before I go in on retreat. Not really, you don't really need Pali. Just the basic Pali like Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vijnana, Anicca, Dukkha, Anatta, and Dukkha, Samudaya, Nirodha, and Magga. That's about all you need to know as far as Pali is concerned. Don't waste your time on learning Pali. It's a sidetrack. Well, it's a distraction. Spend more on training on mindfulness better. Stop thinking better. Do you think that could help even a little bit? No, they are more of a distraction. A lot of Ajahn know nothing about Pali at all, but they became enlightened. Your goal is to stop thinking. It's not to encourage more thinking. Only think what you have to think or learn what you have to learn. But other than that, you should forget about it and concentrate on training yourself on mindfulness better. At least I can understand all the chant, etc. But they're not good for your practice. They don't give you enlightenment. See? They are a waste of time. From Emily Shelton, thank you, Ajahn, Sadhu. From Matthew Khan, Sadhu, Sadhu. From Ong Apprentice, thank you with gratitude and appreciation. From Jack Ling Tan, thank you so much, Ajahn, for your beautiful Dhamma teaching. Really appreciate having you as our teacher, our role model, the guiding light leading us to the right path to eradicate our sufferings. With much respect, love, and gratitude from Vancouver. You're welcome. You can show your respect and gratitude by keep practicing. From Nabiti, thank you, Ajahn, Sadhu, Sadhu. From Tavisa, FK, thank you very much. You're welcome. From Sammy Riachi, thank you, Tanajan. Okay, thank you very much for your attendance, your participation. I hope this Q&A session is of some benefit to you and will help you advance in your practice and get rid of some of your doubts. So in the meantime, please stay healthy, stay safe, and mindful. We'll meet again the next time. Goodbye for now.